We are back now with that ABC News exclusive. The parents of a 10-year-old boy who died at a Kansas water park over the summer. Well, they are now speaking out for the first time, and our Matt Gutman was the one to sit down with them. Oh, we remember the story oh so well.
It's such a brutal story. And Robin, good morning. As a parent, I can tell you that, 10-year-old Caleb was going down the world's biggest water slide. It's a parent's worst nightmare. That's how he was killed. But what's most striking about his parents over the past 6 months isn't their suffering. It's that they remain unbroken and spoke to us partly to highlight the problems in amusement park safety. On the August day the Schwabs went to the world's tallest water slide, admission was free for the families of state legislators. But that thrill ride would cost the Kansas state legislator and his wife what was most dear.
6 went to the park and 5 came back.
6 went to the park, 5 came back. Now, for the first time, Scott and Michele Schwab recount that tortured Sunday. The Schwabs decided to take their 4 boys, including 10-year-old Caleb. You see him here dancing with his baby brother to the Schlitterbahn water park. Caleb and his 12-year-old brother, Nathan, went straight to the 170-foot scaffold of verrückt, which means insane in German.
Before they took off, I said, brothers stick together. And he says, I know, Dad. I said, look at me. Brothers stick together. I know, Dad. Okay.
It was the last time they'd see Caleb alive. Big brother Nathan dutifully waited for him at the bottom when the unimaginable happened.
He was screaming. He flew from verrückt. He flew from verrückt.
The horror of it made it nearly impossible for 12-year-old Nathan to explain what he'd seen.
There was a gentleman who wouldn't allow me to come close enough to see what was going on. And he just kept saying, no, trust me, you don't want to go any further.
Scott was in such shock, Good Samaritans had to confirm the incomprehensible.
I said, I just need to hear you say it. Is my son dead? And he just shook his head. And I said, I need to hear it from you. Is he dead? He says, yes, your son is dead. It was surreal. I don't even hardly remember driving home.
When the slide opened in 2014, it was touted as an extreme thrill ride.
Are you insane?
Test videos included clips of rafts slinging off the slide.
They call that insane.
ABC was the first news organization to cover it.
Feels like I'm about to be dropped off a cliff.
The family has settled with the park for an undisclosed sum, which will go to Caleb's 3 brothers.
Call it an accident, but I think you and your attorneys believe that negligence caused
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
accident.
It's an accident. But there's an accounting. Because someone was negligent.
Today, the family sustaining itself on faith
Holly Jolly Christmas.
and those videos of Caleb.
There's times where you're just like, I can't look at that right now.
Yeah.
Then there's other times, you can't sleep. You want to look at it.
You can't do it because you can't
He
bear
can't
to
do it
watch.
because he can't bear to watch the videos at times. Sometimes it's too hard.
What do you miss most about Caleb?
Giving him hugs,
Hugs.
hearing about his day,
My morning hug.
watching him play soccer. I mean, so much, so many things.
Why was it important for you to do this interview?
We have a box of greeting cards from around the world. And we just want people to know, one, we're thankful. And yeah, we're still hurting, but we're going to be okay.
An amazing family. I asked what message they'd like to send to the folks watching. They said, be in the moment and hold your kids just a little bit tighter. Now, there have been no criminal charges in this case, and we've reached out to the park, which told us that safety is its top priority. Problem is, amusement ride safety is governed by a patchwork of voluntary regulations, and Robin, enforcement varies from state to state.
So what about this ride? Is it still in use?
It's not in use. It's still up. The investigation is not fully concluded. When it is, it's going to be torn down, and the family says that won't happen soon enough.
I'm sure for them, but you never know when you're reaching out to a family like that, as they said, all those cards and letters, how it helped them, brought them
really
some
did.
measure of comfort.
It did.
All right, Matt, thank you.